teaching you how to play Tutorial Tuesday.
Hey, this is Wax and welcome to another episode of Tutorial Tuesday. Today we'll be learning my song, Ranch Dressing. We're stepping the skill level up a little bit from last week. So for this week's lesson, forget flip-flops or sandals, go barefoot. Before I teach you this song, Ranch Dressing, I want to say something about it. I once had a female audience member approach me after a show and say she was offended by this song and that it was sexist. But I gotta say, I really believe that females think this way too. If you think that's not the case, feel free to disagree angrily in the comments. Let's start with the verse part. That first chord is a D minor 7, so in tabs, you start on the A string and go 5, 7, 5, 6, 5. You're going to want to bar all these and then play the third finger on the D string on the 7th fret, and with your middle finger, go down to the B string and play the 6th fret. So it's like this. By the way, this is a very useful chord and you can use it anywhere on the neck. Anyway, the second chord is an A7 and it's kind of an easy transition because you just take this whole thing and move it down or up depending on the way you look at it, one string. So here the tab is like 5, 7, 5, 6, 5, 5. You're going to bar all this shit and put these two right here. For the third chord, you just move it up one fret to the B flat 7, and to the fourth chord, it's the second chord all over again. So you just make this little transition, just jerk it off. Subtly, but passionately. Just jerk it off. So you're going to play like the bass note and then hit the chord. So it's like a drum pattern, just boom, got, boom, got, boom, got, boom, got. And like I said before, don't be afraid to switch it up. You know, you don't want to play like a robot. The next part of the song is just two chords. B flat major 7 and an F major 7. It's fantastic. But I can't say the same for your mind. The B flat major 7 in tabs is 6, skip 1, 7, 7, 6. Don't play that guy on the bottom note. Don't play that open string. You want to block them, like I said last week. And that's a very useful chord, that major 7. You can use that anywhere on the neck. I use it all the time. As is this chord. Just another way to play a major 7 chord. Very common. Start on the A string, go 8, 10, 9, 10, 8. For that part, you do the same thing. You're doing a drum beat with the bass and the chord. 1, 2, 3, boom, bop, boom, bop, boom, bop, boom, bop, boom, bop, boom, bop, boom, bop. And then when you get to this part, it switches. Take off your middle finger there. Turn that major 7 into a regular type of 7. And then you go right back to that first chord and you go, you can do cool. This is an A7 flat 13. 5, skip the A string, then D string, you hit 5, then 6, 6. And then you immediately switch your pinky and a middle finger and then switch it to 6, 5 on the bottom. So it's like, I'm saying? And you're going to hit the D9, minor 9 right there, huh? 5, 3, 5, 5 starting on the A string. Then you're going to hit the regular non-flat G13. And then you're going to take that back, that's 3, skip 1, 3, 4, 5. And you're going to switch that up with your pinky and third finger and go back to another formation of that 7th chord, which is 3, 3, skip 1, 3, 4, 3. So when it's all said and done, it's like. Then you do this kind of major 7, which is 6, 5, 5. You bar these two guys, then put your third finger, the ring finger, on the 6 as well. The cameraman's yawning right now. That's how much. I'm sorry to bore you. He's just a human tripod. I don't even know why I'm having a person do this. But then you're going to go that B flat major 7 in that kind of way to this B minor 7. So a flat 5 right there. B minor 7 with a flat 5. So, I want your thick and creamy body on a platter at the party. And then you go to the C7. 8, just, the classic 7 bar chord right there. Bam. 8, 10, 8, 9, 8, 8. Very useful chord if you don't know that chord. If you want, you can toss in your pinky right here on the 11th fret. If you want. So that whole section is like, you cool enough, but this could never be no real love. I want your thick and creamy body on a platter at the party, just to nibble on, just like a redhead's dressing. And that's the entire song. If you want to hit the one part, you hit the octave right there, which is 9 on the G string. 7 on the G string and 10 on the high E string. So it's like. The only other part of the song that changes is at the very end of the last chorus, where it's like, is you only good for dipping, you in and out and hidden. Though I really like your texture, you always a little bit extra. I only wanna eat you when I'm good for ordering pizza at the night. Just like rain. And then with a D string, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 1st fret. And if you want, you can take that off. And that part is just chords you've already learned. This chord, whatever the fuck it's called, and then this chord. Repeat it over and over again. And that is Ranch Dressing. Tune in next Tuesday for another episode of Tutorial Tuesday.
Teaching you how to play Tutorial Tuesday.